You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by Mr. Sniffles. Andy. Come back from the war. I'll write to you. He's waving a tissue in the air. Like he's
Goodbye.
well, he's in what was it called? Petticoat.
Yeah,
You're in a
petticoat.
petticoat.
Yeah,
Waving as I'm leaving on the steam train out west.
running alongside the dock.
Goodbye. I'll write to you. Don't get the consumption on the Oregon Trail.
Don't come back with a floozy.
Oh, God. Oh, was that a word? I don't know if that was a word back then. Floozy? That seems like a 1950s word. I don't know if it was an 1850s word.
I mean,
I'll have to look it up. Floozy's a fun word. It's definitely fallen out of most of our vernaculars.
I think it would be about 1920s, right?
No, we were...
Flappers were like
That was
the
the
roaring
20s.
20s.
That was the 20s.
Right? So floozies,
Floozies
flappers.
and flappers.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Party girls.
Yeah.
Woo girls.
Woo!
We were, before we went to your family's thing tonight,
Oh, boy.
we stopped at the bar next door.
Oh, yeah.
And it was me and Anna, and then there was like 3 country fellows in there. And I got up to take a piss before we left. And I come back, and the oldest one that's sitting right next to Anna is chit-chatting with Anna. And I guess he was asking her, like, oh, you from around here and all this? And, you know, kind of hitting on
boy.
her, right? And I guess she said, no, I'm from over yonder. And I guess the old guy really liked that.
Jesus.
Yonder, and she pointed to our tiny town. No, I'm like, well, I'm glad you picked up on yonder, because I think it's a fun word.
Yeah.
That's an older word that nobody really, yonder.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Whatever.
It's not smorgasbord. It's smorgasbord.
Hurdy-gurdy-furdy.
Now you're just a goddamn muppet. What have you been up to there, fucking hi-ho Kermit the Frog? You got a tiny cold going there?
Got a tiny cold,
Little
frog
bit.
in my throat.
Yeah, okay. Very nice. I respect it. Very nice.
No, just working,
Fucking working.
dealing with
We
sick
are recording
kids.
over the holiday weekend.
Yes.
And it's been a long holiday weekend already.
It has been. Holy poop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all last week before the holiday, our kids were, I shouldn't say our kids. My kids. Mine and my wife's.
I guess I kind of claim them.
Yeah, but my kids.
Yeah.
We're sick with
I don't pay for them.
a stomach bug.
Yeah. And they pass it on to Anna.
Yeah, they passed it on to a lot of people.
Yeah. It was coming out of both heads for Anna.
Yeah, just the one in for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I never
up top,
threw up.
Not out the back.
No, it was out the back.
Oh, that was the end.
Yeah, yeah. It was, and I felt like 2 times, like extremely nauseous. But I just sipped on some water, some actually Pedialyte. Sipped on some ice cold Pedialyte. Ate a couple saltines. Just laid there. It passed. And then most of it was just water out the ass.
Because Anna, last Friday, she got it. And early Saturday morning at like 4, I heard doors start to slam. Because I think we recorded Friday night.
Did we?
Yeah, we recorded. So I got home late.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping on the couch because I snore after I'm drinking.
No, Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Oh, whatever. The next
Because
night.
I worked on a Friday and then Christopher got sick at the in-laws' house on Saturday.
And
And then I worked Sunday.
whatever the timetable was, I was sleeping on the couch and I hear doors slam, and I go, oh, maybe she just had to get up and use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So then I tried to fall back asleep and I heard the door slam again. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because she's never up.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it was Saturday morning. I'm like, oh, do you think she's going to get up and go to work and go to the gym this early in the morning? No, it's a fucking weekend. So then she's like huddled over in the bathroom. She's like, I think I got whatever the kids got. And I'm like, all right, you stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
I got to go back to work tomorrow. But then I didn't feel good. That was Saturday. She laid in bed all day while we cooked ribs at Club Rick. Quite delicious, by the way.
Ooh.
They were really fucking good.
Yeah.
And like I think I annoyed her how much I was coming back in the house and checking on her and stuff. And then Sunday she's like, oh, I feel okay. She got up and out of bed and did shit. And then Monday, my stomach was in knots, but I violently shit a couple times, but I didn't puke.
Yep.
I didn't
Same.
eat anything for about 24 hours.
Same.
And then I was fine after that.
Yeah.
And it was back to normal for me. I didn't get it as bad as Anna did, or your children.
Yeah.
Or you even.
It took.
I got something. That's abnormal for me to not eat.
There was about 2 hours where I thought I was going to call off work.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty serious.
Well, just think about it. Like if I'm on a fire call.
You already
Or an
talk
ambo
about
call.
pooping your pants,
Yeah.
like without battling a sickness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, nah, maybe not.
Mm.
And then the nice part is I have to wake up so early for the drive
Mm-hmm.
that I'm like, Liz was like, "Are you going to call off?" I'm like, no. I got to wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock anyways. I'm gonna sleep, and then 3:30, 4 o'clock when I wake up,
Make the game
I
time
will
decision.
I will make the decision whether I'm good to go or not.
And that's what I did on those 2 days last week.
So
Like I wasn't feeling great when I was driving to work on Monday morning, but I powered through.
Yep.
Because I
And-
made it to work. I'm like, I just won't eat anything.
Same. I got to work, and that was the first time in like 36 hours that I had anything besides Pedialyte.
Yeah, I did buy soup. I had a bowl of soup on my tweener,
Oh,
and that actually eased a little bit because I was so fucking hungry. And then I just went back to eating regular garbage.
I had Mexican.
No, just fucking doubling down, bro.
Well, so I had authentic like Mexican the first day. I had to go into work for a double, right? So I went in the first day, and I was feeling better. We had Mexican for lunch, but I didn't put any hot stuff on it. I'm like, you know what? I'm battling the sickness still, the tail end of the sickness. I'll just have regular, straight, just Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
Be fine. And it was. But I didn't eat anything that night for dinner because I was still kind of full and bloated.
Right.
And then the next day, I think I had Chinese food.
Just
Takeout.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. That time,
that cleared
at that
you out.
point, I was like, you know what? I feel better. I'm back to like 90%. We're good.
Yeah, that's how I felt after when I got into the night shifts. I'm like, I feel fine now.
Yeah.
Stopped and got my Jimmy John's on the way to work and had a frozen pizza the next day, and yeah, just straight back to eating the regular garbage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was just happy that I could have a cup of coffee the next day.
Oh, see, it's very important for you.
Yes.
I still drink the Red Bulls. That's how I get my caffeine. Except the weather is changing. So I did have a cup of coffee the other day.
Ooh.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Cup of Joe.
But I was talking to Anna. I think this is the first time in my entire life, the way the schedule falls, that I have all the holidays off.
Ooh.
Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Wow.
First time in my working life I've ever had all the holidays off.
That's impressive.
It's not, I mean, it's just the way the schedule fell this year.
That's impressive.
So we spent Thanksgiving with your dad
Yep.
and watched the Bears suck balls. Just completely shit the bed. I mean, what else is new? It's expected at this point.
I know, right?
And then
Sports ball.
Black Friday, I'm like, there is so much sports on. The Blackhawks played. There was college football on all day. My Hawkeyes played at night. Me and the neighbor, who was our guest, I don't know however many episodes ago, whatever. we have gotten into a thing where we make drunk food plans,
Oh.
and then he guilts me into following through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's how we came up with the idea for pulled pork nachos at one point. That's how we came up with the idea for chicken wings. You know, we're just going to sit around and eat chicken wings. Okay, cool. I like that.
Interesting.
So we had a seafood boil on Friday
Okay.
in Club Rick.
Oh.
Had the burner and the pot and the whole thing. We've done seafood boils at the campsite with your dad before. So
Yes.
you get the water rolling.
Yep.
2 big things of Old Bay just in the water.
Yep. Just
That's all
dump
you
it
need.
in.
That's all you need. And then you got to throw the potatoes in.
Mm-hmm.
Those go first, then the corn, then the sausage, then the shrimp
Yep.
and the mussels. And he bought a bunch of crawfish.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the
crawfish.
little legs, and that's almost too much work for me.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of those.
Yeah.
And then him and your dad were doing oyster shooters.
Oh.
Aaron, you got any hot sauce?
Oh.
They finished off the bottle of Grey Goose that I had out there, and
Oh, Jesus.
throw it hot. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm good. I don't like the texture. like
That's right. That was okay. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I want to show you this video.
All right. Show me the video.
So you got to turn the volume up
Yep.
on the TV. But I had your dad take a video of, when we pulled more than that. You got to turn it up higher than that. When we pulled the seafood out of the pot. So anyway, here.
Oh yeah, when you dump it on the table.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like it.
No, here it is. So here's the long video. Oh yeah, you can potatoes, shrimps. Mussel. Oh yeah, we had clams in there too.
Oh,
But the funny part is, and there's your dad, of course, supervising us cooking.
of course.
Yeah. But I don't know if you heard in that video, neighbor guy, I cut it down. So it's just going to play on repeat here. It's about a 2-second clip. We can probably turn it up a little more.
Turn it down or up?
Up. Turn it up. He, I'm pouring out all the food. We set an extra table up at Club Rick and poured out all the seafood onto this table into these 2 bins. Here you go. So I cut it down, and it just plays it on repeat. It's just him having a food boner. If I could figure out a way to make that into my ringtone, I might.
That would be hilarious.
But I ate so much fucking seafood.
Oh yeah.
My Club Rick is going to smell like Old Bay for probably a couple weeks. And, I don't mind it.
No, Old Bay is good.
Yeah.
Old Bay is good.
Better than sweating ass.
That is true. We had a couple turkeys donated to us last week
Because you're firefighters.
because we're firefighters. And the crew that was working Thanksgiving was having a Thanksgiving meal catered into them,
Oh.
courtesy of the village.
They
So-
do that same shit at my work. If you're working on a holiday, they'll
Yeah.
get pizza or they'll cater something.
Yeah.
They'll find somebody to bring food in
And so
if you're working a holiday.
I talked around to people. I'm like, listen, we got 2 turkeys donated to us. I don't know how much they're gonna get on Thursday for Thanksgiving. Catered into them.
You're not gonna. There's not. You're thinking ahead. There's not gonna be leftovers.
There's not gonna be leftovers, or I'm not gonna count on the leftovers.
In
being
my
there.
mind, Black Friday is a holiday.
Exactly.
At work it is a holiday. I got paid
Yeah.
for doing a seafood boil and drinking beer all day.
So
It's a great feeling, I tell you what.
So the weekend before, Thanksgiving, I took the bird out of the freezer and I started thawing it and all that stuff. So I finally cooked a turkey for the first time.
Yeah. How was
Friday.
it?
It was good. Flavor was good. It was moist.
Mm.
The one thing I think I would have done differently is because I did it in a roaster and not like an oven.
Mm-hmm.
Is after it was done in the roaster, I should have put it in the oven for, just brief second, broil it to crisp up the skin.
Oh, the skin wasn't crispy?
The skin wasn't crispy,
I do like the crispy skin.
right? And like I rubbed it with oil.
Oh, you rubbed it down?
Oh yeah. It was great. I only made eye contact with my partner once. And then I put some applewood rub on it
Oh.
and some sweet and smoky rub.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yep. Then I got this tip from my wife's mother's cousin, something like that. Some relation on my wife's side of the family.
Of relation.
They separate the skin from the breasts,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then stuff like a tablespoon of butter in between the skin and the
Oh,
breast.
that'd be good.
And so I did that. And then I chopped up like, I think 4 Fuji apples. Fuji.
They're from
Fuji,
Washington.
yeah.
They're extra sweet.
Yeah. I chopped up 4 of those and 2 oranges and stuffed the bird with that. To keep that nice moisture going inside.
The moisture. Did you put apple juice in the bottom too?
And then I put apple juice in the bottom.
Nice. When we did the ribs, I accidentally bought extra apple juice, so I have some laying around.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was very good, very tasty.
That's good. I have never cooked a turkey. This year I donated a turkey to the cause because work used to give us turkeys. Now they just give us a $25 gift card.
I will probably bring the second turkey home from work.
There you go.
I already asked one of the lieutenants, and they're like, yeah, it's better than it just sitting there.
Yeah, because it does take up space.
It does.
It takes up a nice chunk of space. It was sitting in our deep freezer for a year, I think it was. So it needed to be cooked. So I donated the turkey. You ever had deep fried turkey?
I think once,
It's pretty good.
and it was okay.
When I still lived back home, my uncle, they would cook 2 turkeys because it ended up being a pretty big get together. One turkey was done in the oven, and then the other one was done deep fried. And holy shit, deep fried turkey's fucking good. You just have to, make sure you don't burn down your house.
Yeah, you got to make sure you don't burn down your house. You got to make sure you don't burn it, leave it in too long,
Right.
all that stuff.
But if you do it right, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah. Growing up, I want to say there was a couple times that we would cook 2 birds.
Mm-hmm.
Mom always cooked the oven roasted one,
Mm-hmm.
and then she just gave one to Fred and was like, whatever you want to do.
So he could get creative and spatchcock it.
Yeah, I think one year he smoked one. One year he just grilled it, just flat out grilled.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't remember if he ever tried to deep fry it.
I don't know.
I do know Mom drew the line with the White Castle stuffing. You are not doing that.
He does that shit every year now.
Now he does it every year.
He was telling me today, I went up to White Castle and I got the stuffing.
Okay.
I only had 4 of them on the way home. So that's the stuffing.
So I feel obliged to tell the story because it's been brought up probably a good dozen times since August at work. We hired this guy back. He was originally hired by Fred.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. And then he left and then came back and then left again. And then got laid off of his job that he left for after like 8 years of being gone. Needed a job. Reached out to me. I'm like, yeah, sure, we got an opening. You used to work part-time for us. Like, I have no problem with this. I'm ecstatic. He tells a story of one night the telephone rings like 11 o'clock at night at the station. And he picks up the phone. And it's a resident of the village. And they're just like, hey, we just wanted to let you know that we had an overabundance of White Castle for our, get together, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, party or whatever.
We left 2 crave cases right outside your door. We didn't want to ring the doorbell or, blah, blah, blah. So we just wanted to call you and let you know that we left those for you. And so this guy goes, okay, thanks. We'll do that. You know, we'll take him. I'll go down and get him and all that stuff. Hangs up the phone, and Fred from across the bunk room, right, 11 o'clock at night. What was that? Someone donated White Castle to us. That they left 2 Crave cases down by the front door. You gonna go get them? Yeah, I'm gonna go get them. Put them in the fridge. Bring me back up 4. 11 o'clock. He's like 11 o'clock at night. Your dad in his tighty whities at the fire station is scarfing down White Castle in the fucking bunk room.
Oh God! So he's what? It's gonna smell like fucking sliders.
Yeah,
in the bunk room.
Oh,
and
yeah.
2, in about a couple hours, he's gonna start farting.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna fart in his tidy whities.
Yep.
In the bunk room.
Yep.
With his firefighter
colleagues.
Yeah,
Yep.
colleagues, cohorts, whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
Not surprising. I have gone up there with him to go fetch the Crave cases before. Like, there's been a couple times I haven't been working. So that was, your mom didn't allow it, huh?
Nope. Nope.
It's different. I'm not a big stuffing guy, though.
Yeah, I'm not too big of a stuffing guy either.
I mean, I'll go and eat some sliders with you. But,
yeah. Oh yeah.
But at the same time, White Castle isn't like something I think of.
No.
I'm like, oh man, I've never once been craving White Castle.
I think I usually have White Castle once every year and a half, 2 years.
Or so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know what it does. They're delicious.
They're delicious, but man.
I know what they do to my insides.
Oh yeah.
Just like Budweiser. I know what it does to my insides.
The one time we have to do our physicals every year, and we get a doc in a box. Our doctor comes along in an RV, a mobile RV that he, renovated into an office, including a stress test machine and all that stuff. And
he's got all the gizmos. He's got the power. He's got the gizmos.
Yep.
And it's big enough. It still fits in the parking lot.
The night before my physical, we were feeling a Crave case.
Yeah, craving a Crave case.
We were craving a Crave case. 3 of us, right? So I think a Crave case is what, 40?
I think it's 30.
30?
Still, that's a lot of little burgers.
That's a lot of little burgers. We all had, I think we might have bought 2, and I think I had a stack of 12 in front of me.
Good Lord.
And our now assistant chief came in and saw the stack of fucking slider containers and just went, "The fuck are you guys doing? You literally have your physicals tomorrow?" I'm like, "Steve, I don't have to do a stress test.
I'm a machine."
We've already given our blood. We're good." But yeah, it was delicious.
Oh, it's always good. But it's not something I crave. I eat Popeyes every couple of weeks, but I mean, I don't. White Castle is not that much more out of the way for us. And I would see, growing up, I didn't have Popeyes or White Castle. I'd drive hours to get either one. So you'd think it'd be something that I crave more often.
Nope,
not at all.
You're already used to not having them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Popeyes, though, I don't know if I can go without Popeyes.
And that's kind of like me. I was in high school before I ever even knew what a White Castle was.
Yeah. I remember after a baseball tournament in Chicagoland somewhere, we stopped. We've never had White Castle. My dad's like, never had White Castle? Yeah. And we stopped and had White Castle, and we'd stop a couple times on the way home because we ate a lot of White Castle.
Yeah. No, I can't remember when I had my first one, but I do remember going on I think it was a golf outing.
Going on a trip
in my favorite rocket ship.
Shooting to the moon.
I don't know the words.
I don't either.
But
I just remember it used to be in parts of Vines. I still watch Vine compilations all the time.
Oh, those were fucking great.
I know.
But we were coming back from a golf outing, me, Fred, and Mr. Neighbor, and I was pestering them to get back fast because I was supposed to meet up with Adam and a couple other friends to play like street hockey.
Yeah,
right.
You guys used to do that all the time.
We used to do that all the time, and we were gonna meet up, and I'm like, I'm gonna be late. And I'm getting texts from Adam and the guys like, where are you? How long? Blah blah blah. Well, shit. I don't know. And so I'm getting pissed. And Fred and Mr. Neighbor are fucking drunk.
What? After a golf outing?
Yeah, and this was before I could drive, I think. Because they had to drop me off. And so we get to uptown, right, where our White Castle is, and they pull off the interstate going, we're going to get White Castle because it sounds really fucking good. So they get 2 Crave cases.
Oh, God.
Right? And like when they're like, we're going to get White Castle, I'm like, what the fuck? This is just going to add time. What the fuck? Why do you need 2 fucking Crave cases? And they're like, shut up. Just shut up. Right? They were so drunk they were making really stupid like decisions. Like, oh, we're going to turn to in the left turn lane because there's nobody in the left turn lane. And then when the light turns green, we're going to go and pull out in front of everybody. And so...
Oh, God.
Yeah. Not to incriminate my father, but...
I think the statute of limitations is passed.
Yeah. We get the Crave cases. We're driving to whichever town I was meeting up with the buddies. And we get there, and they like open the door and like kick me out. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll text you when I need picked up or whatnot. And they're like, yep, okay. Here you go. Here's a Crave case for you and your buddies. They bought 2 Crave cases because they were going to bribe my buddies with fucking sliders. Sorry, we're late with Andrew. Here's a bunch of sliders. Go nuts.
There you go. That's not a bad trade.
It's not, but I just wish they would have given me a heads up because I would have like probably snuck 1 or 2 before we got there.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking sliders, man.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like them. It's not something like, oh fuck, we should go get. No, it's not.
We should get them.
I mean, if we left right now.
No, I'm joking. Not tonight.
If we left right now, we could probably. I think they close at 11. If we left right now, we could make it.
How about this? Instead of leaving right now, and maybe making it, we just go break into Fred's house.
I know he's got a couple left.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
What you doing, dumbass?
Your dad did say he keeps hearing that we make fun of him on the podcast. He says he wants to come.
I know. He said that the other day, yes.
I don't know. I think he'd probably be kind of shy. We'd have to get him kind of drunk.
We would have to get him shit-faced. And we would have to record at like
3 in the afternoon.
I was going to say 1:30.
Before his
nap. Before his second nap. Yeah.
Hobbits have 2 breakfasts. Your dad has 2 naps.
Correct. Absolutely.
I want to go on
I've
there.
had 1 nap, yes. But what about second naps?
I want to go on there and set the record straight.
That record is going to be as straight as a double helix DNA strand.
There you go. So maybe someday we'll have your dad. We'll have him saddle up to the microphone and we could feed him Jack Daniels or something. He should be fine.
Gentleman's Jack.
Yeah,
that's his go-to.
Get him a bottle. We can
Get him a bottle.
Put a bottle in the spindle.
Oh yeah.
And then label it Fred's bottle.
Yeah.
And then we can just drink it anyway.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
I like what's at Club Rick.
Yeah.
Fred's bottle.
It's got a piece of tape with Fred's bottle written on it, so nobody else drinks it.
Yeah, I'll still probably fucking drink it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care.
Whatever.
Can't tell me what to do.
Fuck you. Any hoodles. Real quick. What episode is this? This is 150.
150. Oh, fuck.
And again, we didn't really do anything special. Just like 100. Like, oh, shit, by the way, that was number 100.
Surprise.
Well, really, there's more than that because of the poems I don't number.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we hit 150 a while ago. The poems I don't number the holiday ones. If they fall on a release date, I don't number those.
All right. Well, I guess officially for the official quote, the numbered 150 episodes. Thank you to our dedicated listeners. You know who you are, because I can't. We should. If you're a subscriber, please email us so we have your name. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know of a couple specific. YouTube gives me names of actual subscribers, but Spotify and Apple do not. Yes. So if you email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast at gmail.com. Attaboy. And email us at least your name. Say, hey, I'm a subscriber. Tell us what platform you're subscribed on. who knows? Maybe episode 200, you'll get a shout out.
Yeah, and what? Let's see. It's another 20-something weeks.
You don't have to fucking tell them that.
Just saying, man. It's still a ways away. But yeah, we would like more interaction.
Yes, we would totally.
We know you're listening because
Yes.
we have the data tells us that you're listening.
The data tells us you're listening.
There's not a lot of you.
The ones that we know of tell us,
They were idiots.
that we're, well, yeah. But it's okay because people who aren't subscribed to us also tell us that we're idiots.
Yeah, the guy, Ben,
Yeah.
asked me tonight because he listens religiously.
Yeah.
Again,
Shout out to Ben.
Yeah, I think Ben and Cindy are
See?
most loyal.
See, you guys could get a shout out.
But he was asking me tonight. He's like, "Man, you got 2 jobs, and you're working the swing shift, and you don't sleep, but you still go to the gym. You're losing out on all your gains." And I was trying to tell him, like, "Oh, really? I'm just trying to maintain so I don't get too fat from all the fucking beer that I drink."
Anyways,
any hoodles.
Anyways, we just want to say real quick on record for the official 150th episode, we appreciate you.
Most podcasts die after about 7 episodes.
Yeah, well, fuck them. They're not the Buzz Basement Bros podcast now, are they?
Swish. Find us on Twitter. We don't do shit on Twitter. Instagram.
We don't do shit on Instagram.
No, they're both cesspools.
We don't have an intern.
No, we do not. But email us.
Yes, email us.
Mm-hmm. buzzbasinbrospodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Drop us a line. Shit, might read it.
We actually would read it.
We would read it if you spent the time.
Yeah.
Took time out of your busy schedule to.
It's not like we get thousands of emails a day.
No, it's mostly junk. It's Spotify telling us, "Oh, you should,
You want your numbers?
Yeah, you
Do you want to advertise?
right. Do you want to monetize? No, definitely not.
Yeah, no.
We wouldn't make any money anyway.
Yeah, fuck that.
We do it out of the goodness of our hearts.
My heart's a black hole.
And it's an excuse to get together with Andrew and drink.
Yeah. I like to drink.
I do enjoy drinking. But any hoodles, my name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And we out.
Mmm.